Welcome to Hermit Woods, where there's a story in every bottle. Hello, and it's Monday afternoon again.
It's Monday. How can it be Monday already?
Anyway, wait a minute. Who's this?
What? Monday.
We got Ken. Hold on, I gotta get the volume up a bit. You're gonna have to turn yours down.
Yeah, coming down. Volume's good.
Ken, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, let me get us both up here. There we go.
All right. That's a triple.
It's a party.
It's a triple. It's kind of like the new bike, Wild Blue. It's a triple.
Yeah.
A triple.
It's a triple.
Oh, we should look at the triple.
We should look at the triple.
But wait a minute. What's in your glass?
I have a fine Czechoslovakian lager in a wine glass from the Meteor Brewery in Alsace, France. I picked up this glass while I was on my bicycle touring Europe in 1983. As far as I know, this is the last example of this glass, and it's in my mom's cupboard here in Atlanta, Georgia, where I am right now.
You didn't happen to visit any beer and wine gardens while you were visiting Europe, did you?
Oh, no, they don't have any there.
Well, what do we have right behind me, Bob?
Well, look at this. Guess what we are?
It kind of looks familiar to me.
We are in the garden. This is it. Hermit Woods
With an audience.
We have a live audience today.
You have an audience?
Yeah. Normally we have an applause button and we can get some fake applause here, but now we got a live audience. So let's get some business out of the way before we get into these things, the details of today's show. If you're joining us live today, as always, if you want to watch these shows, you want to subscribe to our Facebook and our YouTube channels, and you'll always learn about the shows as they go live. And if you're showing up to see us today, like or share our broadcast, and even better, make a comment or make yourself known. And then we can say hello. And if you have questions, now's the time to ask them, because we're gonna try and answer all your questions during the show. If, as always, if you don't get to your questions during the show, we'll answer them at the end of the show. And so don't worry, we'll always get the questions answered. And let's see what else. So yeah, every Monday we hope to see you. So let's see, we got a few people on already. Let's see who's here.
Matt Dennett's here.
Oh, of course Matt's here. Matt, this is going to be a fun show. We're gonna reveal the bike today.
Yeah.
Can't wait. We have some exciting stuff today. So we're going to talk about today the beer and wine garden and all the wonderful things that we have to offer here in the beer and wine garden.
Okay.
We're going to talk about slushies. As you can see, the slushy machine over here. We're going to sample some.
Slushy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Slushy.
We're working on slushy.
And then we're going to talk about our triple.
Triple?
Yeah.
Is that where we mix 3 different slushies together?
We don't have 3.
Oh, I'm confused.
Well, we'll have to show everybody what the triple is.
Ken says we have an echo. Is anybody else echoing?
Yeah, I hear it. So I'm not sure what we got to do to get that gone, because I got to be able to hear Ken.
Yeah. We might just have to live with an echo.
Yeah, I'd hate to have an echo.
I think you
better?
got it.
That must be better.
Yeah, that's better.
Anyway, while you're dealing with the echo, yeah, I heard it a minute ago. Janice is here. Hi, Janice. Carrie's here. And Brittany. Hey, Brittany. Brittany used to...
Margo.
Do you remember Brittany? Yeah, she used to work here.
Wow.
Boy, Brittany, you got to come down and check out our new beer and wine garden. You're missing out.
Yeah.
So So we talked about the triple. Let's show it off.
Okay, let's do it. Right there.
I'll go over and
Bob's
point
going to
at
do it. He's the cameraman. So we've been talking about riding a bicycle across the country for, I don't know, forever. And we'd somewhere after a few slushes,
There it is.
we're going to go on a triple bike. And Matt Dennett,
We must have a lot of slushies.
a lot of slushes. Found us a bike. He brought it up yesterday. He fit Bob and I. We tested it out. Went riding around town. It is a hoot. It is so much fun to ride. I highly recommend triple bicycles. So there it is. What do we call it, Bob?
It's called Wild Blue.
Wild Blue.
Imagine that.
Yeah. And maybe crazy blue. But
Yeah. And then while I'm here at the camera, let me show everybody what the garden looks like, and we can introduce the live audience.
Yeah.
Here we are in the garden. We have a few members here out in the audience. How you guys doing? They're already drinking slushies, of course. And slushies coming your way soon. All right. All right, get this back down.
Yeah, so we're waiting on the slushies are getting slushified right now.
Looks like the elderberry slushie is pretty much on.
The elderberry's there? Well, my cup, I have this empty cup problem.
Yeah, I know. Ken's drinking, and we're not. That's a problem, right?
That's the problem.
Yeah, and we haven't heard from Ken. Is he on all the time?
No, I'm going to put him on right now. There he is.
Oh, okay. We mute him, so we can't.
We mute him?
Talk. I don't know.
Yeah,
Do we
you
mute
can.
him?
Chuck, you guys can shut me off whenever you want.
Yeah, no, we see you, Ken. No, we got to. This is the Hermits. You got to be here.
Yeah.
You got a light right here in the middle of your broadcast. I don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
If you look at your own image, you'll see it.
Oh,
There you go.
see if I can get rid of that.
So what do you think, Bob? Elderberry slushie?
Well, the elderberry is the one that's ready.
Okay. All right.
I would.
So here you go.
Yeah, elderberry's right on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So slushies.
Slushies.
So, there's a long story here about slushies. Oh, look
Wait a
at
minute. We
that.
have straws?
Yum. Yes, of course. We have slushie straws.
Of course, only the finest.
Yes, only the finest slushie straws.
Oh, yeah. Elderberry's ready.
There it is. So, has
Cheers,
anybody
everybody.
out there ever heard of a slushie before?
No.
No.
We made it up, right? I mean, we know the froze, and we know the slushy, but this is the slushie.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, it's not really a frosé. I mean, that's the popular thing, apparently, according to our friend Martine, who's in the city. And slushies, frosés are the big buzzword on Instagram and all that sort of stuff. But we're not really doing
This isn't
frosé.
Napa. So
No,
we're
we're
doing
not
a
Napa.
slushy.
We're on Brooklyn. So I think the slushie is a good augment to slushy.
Well,
Which
there's a
is
little
slushy
there's
is
a
a
little
bit of a
difference.
fair.
Yeah, there's a little difference here, Chuck. That elderberry slushie,
Slushy,
based-
slushy. Elderberry?
it's based on a
A mix of the both.
A mix of the both.
So
mixture.
we should introduce you to our audience. Oh no.
Right.
So
Who's it?
here, we have a new business in town, and it's right across the street from Hermit Woods Winery, and it's called Rise. And this is the owner of Rise.
Cheers.
And cheers! She heard we had slushies, and she couldn't help herself.
Yeah. Come back. Actually, I had one 2 weeks ago in the pouring rain in the 50-degree
I know.
weather.
I couldn't believe how many people had slushies in the pouring rain. And
Boots on.
yeah.
Boots and hats and gloves.
So Meredith is really coming up in the world. Now we have, on one corner, we have our winery. We've been here a little while. And on the opposite corner, or across the street, we have your business, which is such a welcome addition to our town. And
Loving it.
I'm loving it. I'm loving the stuff I see in your shop. And my wife loved it even more. And now we have a beer garden across the street.
Perfect.
Does it get any better?
Spot to go when I get out of work.
So
Right?
Main Street and Dover is the place to be
Yeah.
in Meredith this summer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Slushies,
Slushies.
craft beverages from all the local breweries, wine from Hermit Woods, and you're right across the street from a great little shop. So thanks for coming over.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My slushie.
Ken, are you having a slushy as well? Elderberries. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is Ken,
Yes.
also known as Kenny. Maybe easier.
Let me get yours. Let me get your straw. Did we get? Yeah.
What, elderberry or strawberry?
There you go.
Or mix?
Cheers, Kenny.
Cheers. Elderberry is not so
To the
sweet.
slushy machine.
Let me get you a straw. Refills?
Oh, it's more fun to drink a slushy with a straw for sure.
That's got a spoon in the bottom of it. We need to scoop.
Yeah. The frozen headache, the brain freeze.
Brain freeze. Caution, brain freeze.
Caution, brain
Yeah.
freeze. This is very dangerous.
It
So.
is dangerous.
But it's delicious. So
yeah.
let's talk a little bit about this. What is an elderberry wine slushy?
Ken?
Yeah, well, I
Let's get
think I was going to comment before. I think the word slushy is so much more appropriate than the froze or slushy, because here we're taking a 2-year barrel-aged French oak dry red wine made out of organic elderberries and turning that into a delightful frozen format for enjoying that wine. So it's a very high caliber wine that's then turned into this delicious cold beverage to have on a summer day. And you sort of, for me anyway, I get both of it. I can pick up some of the oak aroma and some of the fruit, and it's got this nice tannic structural component to the back end of it. But at the same time, it's just a nice cool beverage to have on a summer day in a beer garden.
90 degrees here today, Ken.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Perfect
Can't-
slushy.
Think of a better time to have a slushy.
Perfect.
Although I'm having a bit of a brain freeze.
Yeah. Oh no.
Slow down, Jack. Slow
We had
down.
another word for this. We used to go to Friendlies and get, oh God, what were they called? Whips or fraps or whatever it was. Oh, and we'd pound them and get these awful brain
so
freezes.
painful. Yeah.
Oh, it was somewhat when I was much younger. It seemed like a fun thing to do. At this stage of the game, it's not quite so fun.
No.
Yeah.
No.
How does that happen? How does a brain freeze happen when you take a lot of cold beverage in like that? How does that?
Yeah,
why is the forefront of our brain frozen like that?
I don't think it's
Does
literally
anybody know?
true.
Does anybody know?
Yeah.
Yeah. If somebody has an inside scoop on that, let us know. We'd love to know.
So what I was commenting on that, we're both having the elderberry slushy, and what I like about this elderberry is that it actually really does a lot of service to the elderberry. You get the flavor the whole way through. This one's not as sweet as the strawberry rhubarb, and I don't know who did the mixing, if that was intentional.
It's actually about the same amount of
About the same?
sugar, but strawberry rhubarb is a sweeter wine to begin with,
Yeah.
and there's more tannins in this.
Yeah, but I like that So I like that the actual sweetness of the elderberry is really spot on, and to me it makes the frosé really fantastic and respectful of the wine, and you know, the elderberry is such a strong, inky, rich, tannic, acidic, whatever thing that it really stands, and still the flavors come through even at this temperature. So I'm really a huge fan, and I'm surprised.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
And
it
we've
was
had a few
surprising.
people having mixes of both, and I did try that too. It's
good.
really good.
It's actually good,
So-
Ken.
so
You
here we are.
slush. You haven't tried that yet, have you?
No.
It's quite fascinating. It's a 50-50 blend of the elderberry slushy and the strawberry rhubarb. It's quite good.
I think you have a lot of work in front of you, because you need to try 60-40, 70-30. You need to dial in the exact ratio.
We're going to leave that up to you,
Okay.
Ken.
All right.
You're the winemaker.
All right, we'll do some work on that.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to do some experimenting.
There's a lot
Right,
of hot summer days coming up that we're going to need to be out here.
I sense a lot of brain freezes in our future.
Excellent.
Yeah. So that's what a slushy is, and we're going to do some experimenting, as Ken just said. We have 2 machines, and they're going to be running all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And once summer gets here, we're gonna have slushy 6 days a week. We're gonna have our beer garden open, basically the same hours as the winery from Tuesday to Sunday. And along with the great offerings of the slushies and the beer that you see here, we also have food trucks. So right now, on one side of the little building here, right around the corner, is Angry Hogs. Angry Hogs BBQ. And it is amazing.
Yeah.
I've had three or four
yeah.
things.
You had the
I had like the
bacon,
most amazing thing I've ever had.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
Pulled pork. It wasn't pulled pork. It was, what's the other part? Oh my God.
Brisket.
Brisket. Yeah. Pulled pork and brisket and bacon.
Oh my God.
And there's own special sauce.
Oh, it's everything. Everything I've had there. Awesome. And I've talked to many of the folks who've been having the barbecue, and everybody just loves it. So they're doing a great job. So barbecue will be here many of the days this summer. When the barbecue guy can't be here, we're going to have another truck right over here. It's going to be Rory Blacks. And my God, I got a chance to try some of Rory's food. And it's every bit as good as the barbecue. It's different. It's not the same. He's got a different menu. He's got cheese sandwiches. He's got some classic ideas with new twists on them in burgers and hot dogs and things like that. So,
and does he have tacos or some?
I'm not sure he's got tacos. He may.
He's South African. Does he bring braai with him?
You're going to have to talk to Rory about that. I haven't had that conversation.
He's South
with
African,
him
though.
He is. He's from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Yeah, so he's got some really creative menu items that you've talked to me about. I have not had the opportunity. And then there's another truck, right?
Yes, it's actually it's a camper from the 50s. It's called Petals and Pours. It's this great young couple who started their own business, and they converted this little camper. She said she spent 9 months working on this.
It looks
thing.
it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
She did a beautiful job, and it's this cute little camper. And they're offering lemonades and a variety of iced coffees. They're serving Wayfair coffee from Laconia.
Yeah.
They're doing what's
They're
that?
doing the cut
special
flowers.
coffee?
Yeah, and they're doing the cut flowers.
And cut flowers.
And cut flowers,
beautiful,
and
beautiful
lemonade.
bouquets. Yeah.
It's just too cute to see that little trailer here on Main with flowers out in front of it. I feel like I'm in France.
I love it. I love it. Such a great addition.
It's kind of French. Yeah,
not your typical food truck at all.
No.
Food truck.
Well, and they also, all their beverages are non-alcoholic. So they've got these coffees and teas and lemonade. I guess it's lemonade is what
it's lemonade, yeah.
That's mainly what their
different
thing is. With
flavors
different flavors of lemonade. And out here yesterday, where moms, dads, little kids sitting out here in the on the chairs and the really having a great time. It's a great place for kids, and it doesn't have to be alcoholic beverages. And they come earlier in the day, and they were busy all day. It was really great to see. I didn't my expectations. Well, for all of this is all new, right? So what were our expectations here, and what it's evolved into is really I could never have imagined it. It's just such a great spot to come hang out.
And it was funny. We opened on Memorial Day weekend, and if anybody is watching who's in the New England area, you know that we pretty much had the coldest, wettest Memorial Day weekend that we've had in as long as I can remember. All 3 days were pretty much a washout in some way or another. And yet, every table out here was full almost all weekend.
Yeah, right.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Eating barbecue, having slushies. Slushies. It was 55 degrees out, and people were having slushies and having barbecue on it. So it really worked out great. And this last weekend, which was particularly warm, same thing. We have umbrellas. People were sitting on the tables under the umbrellas all weekend long, enjoying the slushies and the beers and the wines that we had to offer. So it's really fun. It's a great place to just relax, to be outside and enjoy some really excellent food and some really excellent beverages. So that's why we're here today. We want to talk about it.
Yeah. Did you want to? So what is it like? You can come here. Obviously, it's slushy. And we're going to have a rotating menu. We're going to try some other things. We've had crab apple. We have elderberry.
Yeah.
So it's going to change. And then we have beer and wine selection from our deli. We have wine by the glass. Or is it by the bottle? I mean, we're going to sell.
Yes. You get a bottle of wine.
Yeah, so you could come here, buy a bottle of whatever, and sit around and have a nice bottle of wine. Which wow, that's
How
pretty
about
cool.
beer? Do we have any beer there?
Let's show the let's talk about some of the beers we have here. We're gonna switch over.
Switch to the other camera.
Yeah. There we go. All right.
So
right here, let's go over the list. Let me grab the list
Well,
here.
so this changes too, right?
Well,
it will change.
it will change. Until we sell out of these, we'll order more. But right now in front of us,
Yeah, we got the best deal from Anheuser-Busch distributors. So these are all Anheuser-Busch products because we
Where
get
does he get this
we
stuff?
get the best markup per can sold. Is that true? Is there
Chuck, why would we sell Anheuser-Busch? We're a small craft winery making small craft products, and you would sell Anheuser-Busch products next to our small craft winery? Come on, what would we do that for?
So you go around to all the cool breweries and buy neat stuff
And drink their beer.
that you like and stuff that Ken likes, and then that's what we serve here.
Yes, now you got it.
No,
It's really slow in the uptake.
it's really about the bottom line. Here now. All right. Well, so tell me about some of these beers. 'Cause I know you like double IPAs and IPAs and stuff like that. And there's a brewery here in Meredith too.
Yeah, well, let's go down the list.
Oh, you got a list.
We got a list. And in order,
Oh,
take your points as they go. The first one is Conquer Craft Capital Culture.
And I got to
And I got to tell you, Conquer Craft has been in business making beer now in Hampshire, what, 5 years? 6 years? I think 6 years.
Yeah, I know. We went down there.
Yeah. So they're
right downtown.
downtown. They have an outstanding brewer who sadly just retired. I'm confident, though, he replaced himself with somebody of skills that will continue his legacy.
Yeah, I've always loved their beer.
They've always done a nice job. So we have their capital culture.
Honestly, we'd have
more Conquer Craft beer here, but they're really hard to come by. They're very popular, and it's very often when we order it, the distributors just don't have it.
Yeah.
So that's partly, as you said, this list will be changing partly because we can't always get all the beers we want.
Yeah.
So there's over 100 craft beer breweries in New Hampshire now, and we want to represent here.
100 in New Hampshire.
Yes.
Is that more than there was back in 1776?
It might
just be.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know that for sure, but
I know it's more.
than there was 10 years ago when there was maybe 3 or 4. So
That's easy, man.
We've got a few more than we did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But
Of course, our
goal, as we were just talking about, is that we want to support other small crafters just like ourselves.
And these
are all hardworking brewers all across New Hampshire that are doing a great job doing some really unique and special beers.
No,
we're not carrying Anheuser-Busch. No, nothing against Anheuser-Busch. 85 or 90% of the 92% of the population drinks Anheuser-Busch or one of their products. It's the most popular beer in the country. So no,
I grew up on it.
yeah, nothing here.
There's nothing against that. And then the diet version.
The Anheuser-Busch Light.
Yes.
Yeah, really like Bud Light.
They became popular. Yeah.
So
nothing against them, but that's not why we're here.
No.
And that's not what this is
So
about.
you can get your Anheuser-Busch elsewhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah, but you can only get these beers here because we can't even get these beers here. Yeah.
So
that's Conquer Craft.
It's Conquer Craft.
Yeah.
The next one.
The next one, Twin Barns. You haven't been to it.
Twin Barns is a mile.
Twin Barns is a mile up the road. They just opened 2
years ago, maybe
years ago, maybe 3 now. 3 years ago. Twin Barns Pilsner.
Very nice.
Very nice. They're doing a really great job up there.
Great guys.
Creating a nice
Nice atmosphere. If you come to town,
atmosphere. If you come to town to visit us, you most definitely should
stop in.
stop in at Twin Barns. It's right up the road. Make it a twofer. Yeah, have some wine here and have some beer.
And also open 4 days a week. It's like Wednesday through Sunday or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Check Google or Google.
Maybe we're starting it there. They might open
some days. Yeah, we're open 7 days. Yeah, at the winery. They're not open 6 days here. Come summer. Mondays off.
Mondays off. Okay. We don't have a food truck for Mondays, which is fine. It's kind of
You
slow.
can bring me in or not.
Maybe on a holiday weekend.
Maybe on a holiday weekend we'll be open on Mondays.
Well, stay tuned for that. Or check the.
Is it just sort out with you?
Website, check Twin Barns website. Yeah. Definitely it isn't these places. These places. Twin Barns also carries our cider. Our cranberry cider is a big hit up there. We can't give them enough of this stuff. They sell right
It's a
through
big
it.
hit for me too.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
That and the Belgo.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows that and the Belgo.
I love Dogo. Oh my God.
So the Twin Barns Pilsner, then
Not on that
Hobbs,
wall.
Black Sheep, Hobbs.
If you don't know,
If you don't know Hobbs, they opened as a brew pub up in Ossipee, up on Route 16, about 6 or 7 years ago, and they now opened a 20-barrel system just down the road. So they have their brew pub, and they have I think we have another customer. We have
That's the Black Sheep we're talking about here.
that's the Black Sheep.
And that's a Pilsner as well. So we've got two Pilsners.
Yes, I think there's strawberry rhubarb. Just strawberry.
Oh my God, go next.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. I think this is it.
You know, so just to
This is
we had just water and put a little bit of strawberry rhubarb in it yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Oh, yeah, that was
It was
fun.
so good.
I was really thirsty.
Yeah.
So I got a glass of water, filled it up to here with just water, and I put just, I don't know, a couple tablespoons of strawberry. And the ice filled the water down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the little strawberry flavor, it was fantastic.
Yeah, it's like that's awesome. There's so much to have fun with here. I think sparkling water would have been even
Destination
better.
rehydration. Right?
Yeah, exactly. On a hot day, you can't,
Cheers to that.
one can't live on slushies alone.
Yeah.
Hi.
Wow.
Before you step up, you should know you're live
Live
on national TV.
National.
And I'm not joking.
We're on live. We're
We're
live.
live on Facebook and YouTube right now.
Oh, okay.
So welcome to
So now I have to tell my
to our broadcast.
I came to get a wine slush.
Hit the whole room.
The whole world knows now that you came to get a wine slushie. So
You
you
have to
have to
stay
stay
behind the camera though.
by the camera though. So you got to turn around. Come on, let's say hi.
There you are. Great.
There you are. Great. There she is.
We are just sitting out in the grotto, and
We're on the public
everybody
street.
should come by and have some
Walking up.
So for our live audience today, we're just going to give you a glass of slushie.
So we have
Elderberry and strawberry rhubarb. What would you like?
We have two camera setups. So there's a camera over here looking this way at them.
Oh, cool.
And they have this camera, but that creates an
Here you can.
A little slushy machine.
Oh, that's what they've been talking about.
You're
Live,
Like
yeah,
this.
just so you know.
Just so you know.
All right. Yeah. We know we're live.
Who's this with you?
I have another person here with me, Bob.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to switch
over here.
Cheers.
over here.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
Are we there?
Hello.
Rory's not jumping over. Wait a minute.
I think we're frozen.
Are we frozen? We're frozen. Oh, no.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Back.
We'll be back. Oh, did we lose the show? That's not good.
I see you poking at it there.
What?
No,
No.
that's a little while ago.
Oh, here we go. I think we're back.
Oh, here we go. I think we're back.
We're back.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
we're back.
There we go.
Now we're back.
Technical difficulties. We are out in the middle of the town here. We're working with the Wi-Fi we got here. So,
But we're back.
but we're back. So sorry about that.
So who's this with you?
So
Ken?
who's this with you, Ken?
So we have
There's a guy
Hi,
behind
Jeff.
here.
Hi, Jeff.
That's me. How's it going, guys?
Wait a
We're
minute.
on his way.
We're out of slushy. 1 second.
Yeah, I need a slushy.
Strawberry rhubarb. Switch. Got to try both.
I think maybe they've had a few too many slushies already.
Yeah, no, not
We're
enough.
working on having
Too many
What else?
slushies. But hey, what else is new?
Just so you know, there's alcohol in those slushies.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Cheers.
It doesn't taste like
Good to see you,
it doesn't
Jeff.
taste like
Wait a minute. Let's do both of us on here. Here we go.
All right, there you go. Now I
Turn
can
this
see
one
you.
off. There
All
we go.
Cheers.
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 Man, I wish I had a slushy.
You do. Man, it's 90 degrees here. This is
Oh,
hitting the
man.
spot.
That is
90
good.
degrees, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been
crazy humid too. So
Wow.
that's great, Jeff. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, long time. Good to see you too.
When are you going to come in to visit us in New Hampshire? Check out our new wine and beer garden.
I know. I need to.
Well, Bob, I was hoping that at some point we're going to have a trumpet performance in the loft.
Yeah. Live trumpet at the loft at Hermit Woods.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jeff? You think we could talk you into that?
Sure. I don't know what you want to hear. That won't sound very good.
Yeah, so tell us about that. Tell everybody about that. That's awesome. It's a great idea.
But that loft looks incredible. You got a nice piano up there.
Yeah. But
Awesome.
what's your background? Tell everybody where you're coming from.
Well, I don't know. I grew up in California. I played trumpet, classical trumpet.
For?
Buffalo Philharmonic.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, and we'd love to have you play live for us. That'd be awesome.
It'd be fun. It'd be fun. And then slushies after.
And slushies after, yeah.
It's all about the slushies.
It's all about the slushies. It is today anyway.
Special slushies and trumpets.
By the end of the broadcast, Chuck and I are going to be
What is it going to be when we've had too many slushies?
I don't know.
How we get slushed?
Slushed.
Chuck. Yeah, it's a little different than sloshed. It's sloshed.
We'll be slushed.
Whatever you do not get on Wild Blue.
We're going to go riding Wild Blue after this. We're going to be 3 slushies in, and then we're going to go on Wild Blue.
Who's going with us?
Not only you're never going to be able to ride that, you guys are going to get all crushed up. I got to be able to ride that with you. Don't wipe out.
All right. No, don't you worry. We got some work to do on Wild Blue before we're ready to go for a ride.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to switch us back here, talk about some beer again. We didn't finish the list, so hang tight. We'll come back to you in a minute.
All right. Good.
All right. So back to beer. So we talked about Hobbs.
Yeah.
And their new 20-barrel system. Oh, and Tuckerman's. Everybody knows Tuckerman's. Remember I said 10 years ago there were 3 breweries in New Hampshire? Well, guess what one of them
Can you
was?
actually see us on your camera?
Tuckerman's. It's been here forever. They've been around since the early 90s, I think, maybe before that. I don't remember. Maybe it says on there when they were established. I don't know.
So, this
ago.
is another Pils. So we have a very good representation. Pilsner is a great summer beer. I think that's probably what Ken and Jeff are drinking there. This is brewed with some orange peel, which will be certainly refreshing.
I love their label too.
Yeah, it's really
pretty.
It's got the Saco River and Mount Washington Valley and oak leaves and maple leaves and great colors. And they have a tasting room. They would like for you to come visit there. Citra hops and orange peel.
So Tuckerman's. Again, we probably have more Tuckerman's, but again, it's hard to. You got to get what you can get. So
when you can get it, and they've got a great. If you're a beer person,
they have a beer wine garden.
Yeah, they do. Awesome beer garden. So I had it. Beautiful, about an hour from here. Hour and a half. 15 minutes.
And guess what's right next to there?
Next to there. Mountain.
It is. I love their Czech Pils.
Yeah.
This is Michigan's blueberry ale, brewed with natural flavors.
Yes.
Right in Mount Washington. Shirley. Live.
I'm so sorry.
That was our friend Shirley. Shirley's back of her head.
Nice to see you.
Sorry.
Shirley, you can now be part of our live audience.
Yeah, thank you.
So I've not had this. Have you had this? I have not. No. Okay. Well, so come and try this and tell us.
Wild Maine blueberries in it. I should have that. We use wild Maine blueberries all the time. I might try that.
Yeah, it's not crazy high alcohol. It's only 4.9. So nice summer 90-degree day. Sitting out here in the.
And we've had other beers before. That's what we got now.
Yeah. They make great beer.
Yeah.
I'm always happy with Mountain.
And then we got Henniker Brewing
Sour flower.
Dry hop sour ale.
Yep.
Tart, lemony, zing.
You gotta have a sour these days.
More and more.
More and more people are really getting into sours, and we have to have a sour. They're not as popular as the IPAs, but there's a certain core group of people that love a good sour.
Yeah.
And Henniker makes a good sour. So
Yeah, they do. Henniker makes some good beers.
Yep.
That's just a great thing. What a great time to be alive. All of these smaller breweries that have filled this craft brew niche aren't just making beer because it's different and interesting and a yuppie thing to do. They're actually making really great beer.
Right.
It's just awesome.
They're passionate about it. It's because it's people that are passionate and care about what they're doing and care about the flavors they're creating and the ingredients that they're using and the community they're supporting.
Yeah.
It's so much more when you're talking about a small brewery, just like a small winery. It's so much more than just the beer itself or the product itself.
I couldn't agree more. And I sort of feel like coming out of the
Hello!
you're on live television.
You're on live television. Come on over. No, come on.
We got her back of her head.
So slushies are being offered to all participants of our show today.
You want to be in the
Who
studio
wants to be in the studio audience?
Yeah, like really.
But you got to come up and say hello.
Yeah.
So what kind of slushie would you like? Come on up to the bar.
Today.
We have strawberry rhubarb.
We have strawberry rhubarb.
Which is sweet and delicious and refreshing and delicious. Did I say delicious?
You did. And then we have
I'm repeating
elderberry.
myself.
You have the same ones as the others.
Same ones as the
Yeah.
other. Yeah.
The elderberry's a little dry. Elderberry. Yeah, elderberry's great.
You want to try the strawberry?
Great. While Chuck's doing that, I'll let you know.
She said she got half and half.
Oh, you can do half and half. She made hers half and half. But we can pour you half and half.
Look at that. That is just a work of art. It's about how it's poured out of the slushy machine. There's a craft to it.
Yeah.
I'm really
So,
affected.
what's really important?
Half and half?
I don't know.
No, I'll just do
Strawberry rhubarb. Strawberry rhubarb. Oh, shit, I go on your
Strawberry rhubarb. So what's important about this situation is that we just introduced the new owners of Rise. And you're actually responsible for Rise being here because you own the building and you set that space up for them because you're our neighbor as well.
So and you have a
So
great
you have a great Airbnb.
So anybody looking for a
place to stay at the hottest
corner in
corner in Meredith,
we now have an
we now have an Airbnb directly
across the street.
across the street from the winery and the beer garden.
And with Rise right
And with Rise right below. I mean, how does it?
Cheers to that. It doesn't get any
That doesn't get any better. Yes.
So thank you.
So thank you.
And
So
you're
you're
now
now
part of our studio audience.
Studio audience.
It's a small ticket price, but
Small ticket price. You gotta drink a slushy.
all right then.
All right then. This is great. I never even realized we have
All our friends
and family and neighbors all coming over to say
Shirley's here.
Shirley's here. And Maya's gonna get
a slushie here.
the slushies here. The deal.
I just like a little bit. I want to may I say just try.
So this is
So
Maya.
this is Maya, everybody. If you haven't met Maya, you probably have. We have a great audience out there today, so you all know Maya. Maya, Ken's wife. Ken's down in Atlanta today. That's
why he's
why he's here. We'll bring him in again.
What about Shirley? Shirley?
I'm good, thank you.
You sure you want to try it?
Oh, we're
frozen again.
frozen again. Darn it. Oh, well, we'll wait. It'll come back.
Just drink slushy. Yeah. So in our
Wait till we're live again. Wait till we get our
Hey,
video.
Maya. And there's Jeff.
Hey, Maya.
So how do you have that live and the rest of us now?
I don't know what you see there. Do you see a break?
I see Ken.
Oh, so it's delayed.
It's delayed.
There's a delay.
Does it go?
Yeah.
Does it go quiet for you, Ken, when we freeze?
Cheers.
We're waiting to go live.
We're waiting to go live.
There
Ken,
we
do-
are.
There we are.
There we are.
Hey, Maya.
Hi.
Mindy there.
There,
We got everybody
All right, we got everybody on now.
Mindy.
Yeah, there you go.
Chaos.
Jeff is there,
We're all here.
and we're all here.
Just listen.
No,
It froze up
just
again.
Jeff and Ken.
You're just
No, it's
behind.
you're
no,
just
that's
behind.
behind. Yeah. Okay.
We're live now.
Look at all these
Chaos.
people.
Look at all these people who haven't been paying attention to our audience.
I know.
Geraldine's here too.
Audio chaos.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Great. Crazy.
Enjoy your
All right.
slushy.
Thank you.
Chelsea's here.
Chelsea's here,
And
and
Chelsea's here too.
it's all family and friends. This is a family and friends show.
excellent.
Excellent.
Well,
friend
when we
show.
did the pre-production rehearsal for this earlier and discussed how this was going to
Pre-production,
go,
right, and the
we
show.
actually we scripted all when the people were going to come in and how the dynamic was going to work here, and it really seemed so complicated that we thought maybe we would just let it go and see how it naturally evolved. And so that's sort of what we went with.
That was
right?
it was a kind of a new
That's what we
decision
always do.
to do that.
Yeah, no, I know, because we're
It's
really
always so scripted. and
yeah.
planned.
When we're in hair and makeup before the show, it's like we get the same shirts on, we get the coif.
Wait a minute. I might need a new program.
All right, maybe we forgot to do that today. I don't know. We get distracted.
Wait a minute.
so easily.
How much slushy did the hair and makeup person have with us today? Did we? All right, we're back to beer. Hobbs Salinity now. Raspberry goose.
Now,
You know, it's funny.
it's a gose.
It's a
Right?
gose.
Gose.
Yeah.
Gose.
Goose.
Goose.
Some people say goes. Some people say goze.
Gozer.
Some people say slushy. Some people
It's
say
like slushy
rosé.
goes
Yeah, I guess
It's a
we
slushy
really-
rosé thing.
We can't. We're not in a position to be. Why does it say salinity now?
I don't know.
Raspberry. It's got a dude with a.
Become a little more popular.
You know what's interesting? So we talked about a blueberry beer, and now you're talking about a raspberry beer. And I have to say, I tend to not be one to want fruit in my beer. It's just usually just not.
A few fruit goes in.
Now that I've had slushies,
Oh, this is opening up your world.
maybe I need to consider fruit.
Oh, goes
Maybe I need to try that. I haven't tried it.
Yeah,
Friend. Say.
and now a lot of you are looking for the.
Isle of Shoals, New Hampshire.
But I think it is.
Sea salt. See, we talked about toasted coriander aged in a generous dose of raspberries.
Back one on the background. Yeah.
So fortunately, I pronounced that correctly because that could have been a big gap.
Especially with all the slushies you've had.
Yes, one has to say Tucker.
Yes, especially.
Yeah, especially on live TV.
On live TV. So there we are. I have not had this one again. I think we have work to do.
We have work to do. We got a lot of drinking.
Just falling asleep at the switch here.
All right, what's
Next, great
rhythm? Great rhythm.
tropical haze.
Tropical Haze IPA. Now, where is Great Rhythm?
I've been there.
I've been there.
Yeah,
Portsmouth, that's right.
yeah.
Portsmouth.
Yeah, they've got a nice tasting room.
You know the research that we have to do for this job, it's brutal.
Well, this is 6.8% by volume. It's a good thing it's in a smaller can.
Well, that's nothing yet. We're moving up the line here.
What's
They're getting
what's
bigger.
the volume per slushy?
It's
It's
It's about
Chuck, it's actually 6.8%.
6.8?
6.8.
Yeah.
Per slushy?
6.8.
6.8?
You know, my alcohol determinations are exactly right on at all times. It's 6.8.
Yes, it's exactly 6.8.
Yes.
I'm glad you're here, Dr. Hardcastle. I would be lost as always without you. Come home quickly from Atlanta.
I
Because
will.
the numbers
I
are
will.
falling out of my head.
I'm looking forward to having a 6.8 slushy with you later this week.
Speaking of slushies, before we go to the next beer, Janice had a question. Are we going to be serving different slushies every day?
Oh, boy, I don't know. That's a tough one.
So I don't know. We have about 35 wines to slushify, if you will. Think of all the
Yes.
combinations. So we're going to have some fun with this. So Janice, we don't know for sure what's going to come, but we've already had 3. We had crabapple, we had strawberry rhubarb, and we've had elderberry. And next weekend we're going to try something different. We were going to try northern berry next weekend. What do you think, Ken?
Yeah.
That's going to be good.
That'll be good.
Northern
That'll be really
berry.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What's this? Is the beep in the broadcast my pacemaker? Oh no, our freezer's going off.
Yeah.
I better turn that off.
Matt, for somebody who
It's all your show, Chuck. Go ahead.
For somebody who has terrible. Marika, you're on live television. You got to say hi to everybody.
Oh, Marika's there. All
I
right.
would love a slushy.
What flavor slushy would you like?
I would like the combo, please.
A combo slushy.
So wait. We got to get you on the show.
Yeah,
here.
no, you
can't have a slushy without me. There she is. So this is Marika. Everybody out there, if you haven't been in the winery in the last year, I'm sorry, but. If you have, you already know Marika. She's here all the time, and we love her. She helped get this garden going. She was driving force between getting this whole garden going. So thank you. So I think what are you getting your money out for? You're going to be in the live audience. You get a slushy as part of the deal.
This is the best slushy I've made today.
Yeah.
You can see
The layers.
the layers.
It's tough because the elderberry is a little more solid than the crabapple, I think.
Yeah, no,
So
it's not even
but I
crabapple.
did it-
Strawberry rhubarb.
Oh, strawberry rhubarb, right.
Yeah.
I did it.
Well, it's
I did
floating.
back and
It's
forth.
floating.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
That's
I think we've got a
So we
new
gotta-
thing here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Marika.
Cheers.
So if you come visit us, say hi
Hey,
to
Chuck.
Marika.
Hey Chuck, I've got a suggestion for you. Next time you're going to do a blend, why don't you try to do a sandwich with a little bit of elderberry on the bottom?
layers.
I did
And a little
strawberry.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, we're going to have so much fun with this.
You already are.
We're going to have so much more fun as we continue down the road with all of our wines slushified, and then we're going to have layers. We can have twists. It's going to make great.
You know what the most fun is that this is the first time we've done the show with a complete live audience.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them are paying attention because they're all enjoying their slushies so much. But
Yeah, they're all free slushies.
I know they're all going to go home and turn on their Facebook pages and watch the show intently. You know, not miss any of our brilliant humor.
Yeah.
Let's get back to some beers.
Yeah, so if anybody out there has a slushy wine that they think should be prioritized, I think we're open for
Let us
suggestions.
know. Yeah, we'll get some.
Or whether it should be layered or twisted, or there should always be some sort of blend option. You know, this is an open book here. I think we're going to invent this as this evolves.
Yeah. So we talked about great rhythm.
No, we
No, Twin Barns again.
Another Twin
Another Twin Barns. Now, yes, we have 3 Twin Barns beers here.
New England IPA.
They are our
Meredith neighbors.
neighbor, so we really want to support them.
New England IPA.
New England IPA, that's an excellent version of an IPA.
Yeah, it's hazy.
Yeah, it's hazy and delicious. Experience with this. I have. When
you know,
I can only have so many doubles,
which is where we're getting
to soon, but too many
back-to-back
double IPAs really means
It's
trouble in the morning. So I
usually
try and mix in a just a New England IPA or just a regular IPA. So
Do you know the story behind this?
Palmerstown, I know.
Okay, in 1768,
Yeah.
that's when Palmerstown, New Hampshire, was founded. Now called Meredith.
Oh yes, I have heard this before.
Mm-hmm.
How cool is that?
Blobbity blobbity blah, Winnipesaukee, no better place, Nipa. Here's what it tastes like. Something of tangerine
It's got
and
Citra,
pineapple.
Citra, Amarillo, and Mosaic hops.
Wow, you are a master of this beer.
Yeah, I can just read too.
Oh yeah, I can read. Doing better than me. I apparently can't read. 'Cause I'm saying blobbity blobbity blah when I get to words more than 3 letters. In a deep, smooth haziness.
My husband may
You're
reservation. Alex Sierra.
okay.
I'm sorry. I should let you know before I say anything else, though, that you're on live camera.
We're doing a show
Right there.
television. So
Everybody here, we're on live camera.
but that's all part of it. It's fine. It's totally fine. I didn't understand the question. Do you understand the question? No, we're nothing. We're closed actually, but we are a wine bar.
The pizza place.
The pizza place, Giuseppe's.
Giuseppe's.
Just go around the corner into the parking lot. You'll find it.
Right behind us. Oh, totally fine.
Aren't we having fun today?
That was in the script. We were going to edit it out.
Well, we wanted to throw some love to Giuseppe's.
But we love Giuseppe's.
Yeah,
Right?
so
how many times have we got?
How else could we bring Giuseppe's into the picture? Because we don't carry their products or anything. But if you wanted some decent pizza here in town, where do you go? You go to Giuseppe's.
And live music.
Live music
Great
every
beer.
night, 7 nights a
Fun
week.
people.
Yeah,
It's Giuseppe's. It's
Giuseppe's
great
Pizzeria in
And
the
it's
Mills
inside
Marketplace.
in the Mills Falls building, which is an old mill. Which just even walking through to me is just brings me back to what this place came from.
I wonder if it was
Culture.
here when Palmerstown was the
It
name.
might Palmer's. Yes, exactly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's been around a long time.
It is a long time. Okay, what's up next?
So, Great North Moose Juice. So that's a juicy IPA. What does it say about that?
Wow. Have you had this before?
I haven't. I gotta spread my wings and fly.
Oh my God.
I have to drink more.
Okay, we got 6.2% alcohol. This is brewed in
Bob, I don't think you should be drinking more.
What's that, Ken?
I don't know that the drinking more is really needing to be pushed hard. especially at this point. But I think experimenting and trying different beverages is definitely a right path, and
Whoa, it's right.
that moose juice is right on.
You've had it. You've had the moose juice?
I have.
Oh, good.
I think I might have had it. I don't. When I look at the ingredients, it doesn't mention moose at all.
Yeah, there's
So
no
I
moose
think
in there. It's not made with real moose.
Not made with. Okay, well, they don't give you a whole lot of information here about what it is. So this is, you just got to try it. And
Well, I know now that I have to try it because Ken said it's delicious,
Ken said it's
and
good.
he is our winemaker, and he knows.
You can just open one up. There,
Yeah.
You can just open one up, right?
Uh-oh.
You can just open one.
What a good idea.
I think that's a good idea. I think that's an excellent idea.
Okay, we've had both the slushies.
Your slushy cup is empty.
Slushy.
Why don't you tell them about
Hijacking.
hijacking? I'll get some a Great North moose juice.
Yeah, all right, we're moving on to beer because that's what we do here in the garden. Hijack, New England IPA, 6.2% alcohol. A true New England style India Pale Ale, smooth brew, bursting with tropical fruit flavors from citrus, Simcoe, and Mandarin Bavaria hops. Benefits Warriors at 45 North Foundation. So this is from Hobbs. I don't know who's doing artwork at Hobbs, but they've got an airplane engine on a Hawk, which is pretty cool. And the name of the beer is Hijack, and they've got really just a great
It's an airplane combined with a bird.
Yeah, plane and bird. So I love airplanes and birds. So I think I'll be drinking this one pretty soon. Here, I've not tried this, and I love New England IPA. I don't know how this all evolved. Ken, you're more of the beer expert. But how did New England IPA become a thing?
We're frozen.
Ken, how did you become frozen?
We're all frozen.
I have no idea.
We had slushies.
I didn't think I was frozen. It was from the frozen.
It's the wireless thing. We got to work on our wireless connection.
There's Ken.
Hopefully we'll go live. As soon as we start moving again, we know where.
Ken, tell us where New England IPA came
It
from.
doesn't matter because he's not live.
He was talking.
No, we hear.
I am live.
Cheers.
I am live.
Thanks for coming by. Yeah.
Yes. You just may see me in a suspended state of animation.
Well, does it?
There it goes. There it is. There's something.
It's live again.
How's the moose juice?
It's good. So yeah,
It's good. So yeah, we opened the moose juice while we were in suspended animation. We opened a Great North moose juice. Ken said we should try it. So Ken says we should try something. I
Cheers.
try it.
All right, here's
Cheers.
trying moose juice. Beer.
Well
in
done.
The beer garden.
Well
Beer and
done.
wine garden.
Hey, I gotta
Hey,
say, Ken,
I gotta say, Ken, you're spot. Of course, I knew this already, but spot on. This is delicious.
It is. It's perfect. New England IPA. Why? What happened? Where did New England IPA come from, Ken?
New England.
I mean, did the Mayflower people bring the New England IPA with them when they landed here? It's like the Pilgrims invented it.
It came from New England. It's from New England, Chuck.
From New
Nothing
England.
to do with
New England.
Mayflower.
Okay. It's in the name.
Yeah. So
Like
this.
slushy. It's in the name.
So it's like a
so
slushy.
really, Chuck, I think what little I know about the details of this is that the West Coast IPA led the charge, and people out west developed some incredible IPAs, and then on the East Coast in New England, we started developing a twist on that. It was still an IPA, still very hoppy, but it had this hazy, juicy character to it, and that became a New England IPA.
I like them both.
Yeah. No, works for me.
This is delicious. So we talked about hijack.
Oof.
What are we going to do?
Working.
Uh-oh.
I know you guys are working hard.
Yeah, that's a tough job.
Working hard.
Lake Cruiser.
Lake Cruiser. Oh, now we're talking. I gotta say, that's one of the lineup here. That's a go-to.
What does diaper mean to you? I used to wear diapers.
Dipper.
Dipper.
No, not
It's not a diaper.
No, we don't need.
Okay, because I have a long time since I've had diapers. So this is Dipper.
Dipper. You know what it stands for?
India Pale Ale.
Yes, a
Yeah,
double
I figured that
IPA.
out. It says so on the back
And
too.
what is the name of it?
Chuck, I think I'm going to call it a diaper from here on out. I like
God, no.
Have another diaper.
7.8% alcohol.
Oh, I know. I love that beer.
Oh my God.
It's big. It's a big beer, but it's delicious. It tastes so good, and it's a nice. It's like it's
What
actually.
sort of hops do you think they have in there?
They have Citron, Mosaic, Amarillo, Simcoe, and Centennial. The brewing
You
bus.
are an aficionado of Lake Cruiser.
So
Twin Barns, is this a local?
My recommendation is Twin Barns are right up the road, so mile up the road. And the best thing to do is after long, hard days of work, when you've had very little to eat, you have an empty stomach, open up a Lake Cruiser. It's a great ending to the evening. You will not be disappointed. And then you can just maintain that nice, friendly feeling for the rest of the evening as you have dinner. Yeah, exactly. It's a great thing to do. Yeah.
I think I've had this.
Did we tell you we have a live audience out there today? Very good. Yeah.
it's amazing. It's not hard to
It's
get
hard to get a live audience when
we give away
slushies for free.
Days. Okay, we're almost to the end of the beer.
Yeah, almost to the beer.
Yeah, almost the end of the beer.
E09.
Beer design. That's yeah. That's 603. And you know, this great story. 603 Brewery really has as its start.
It's 603.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Trixie. It looks like E09 if you hold it right side up, but upside down it's 603.
So 603 has its roots here in Meredith.
No, I didn't know.
The head of the water department, when we first moved to Meredith, Hermit Winery 7 years ago or 8 years ago, is one of the founders of 603 Brewery.
I remember that story.
Yeah, and he ended up leaving the water department, and him and his founder partners went down and opened up a brewery in Londonderry, New Hampshire. I think it was Londonderry, somewhere down in the south. I think that's right. And they've had huge success. They make great beer. They sell the beer all over. They've since built a much bigger and new and fancy brewery since their early days in their original location. So yeah, it's great to carry 603 beer because their roots are here right in Meredith. So Airhorn double IPA, and I haven't had it yet. So next time, instead of going for that Lake Cruiser, I'm going to go for the Airhorn.
You know, it's really hard to keep up around here.
I know, and there's a lot of beers to keep up with.
We're going to have a rotating slushy.
Yeah.
And then we have all of these beers that we haven't even tried them all. Because you can't get them all. They're all craft brewed. Life is good.
Yeah, one more.
One more? Okay.
Great North RVP, Robust Vanilla Porter.
Exactly right. 6.5%.
Yeah, that's been a big hit, actually, because of all this cold weather. People are going for the porter more than I expected.
I love porter.
Yeah, and everybody raves about it. I haven't had that one yet either, but people are really, really raving about it. And Great North is a great brewery.
Yeah.
They make some great beer down in southern New Hampshire. Again, they're in Manchester.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so if you have a chance to visit Great North, you should. So, it's hard to believe, but it is 6:29.
Wow. So we killed an hour.
Wow. I know. It's amazing. Let's get Ken back on here.
Yes, that was another wonderful experience. I wish I was there enjoying the beer directly with you and the slushies, but another wonderful Monday afternoon drinking with you guys and your live crowd. What a great experience.
Yeah. I know. I can't believe it. We got it here. Let's one more time.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Let's take a look at that.
Live studio audience.
Live studio. Everybody say
wave.
hi. Live studio audience. Woo!
Thank you.
Yeah, what a great setting. You know, it's to me, any of the times when you show up into a town and there's an outdoor venue like this, it just sets a wonderful, relaxed character to the town. It's so nice to be able to set something like that up in Meredith, in Palmerstown.
Yeah, it really is, and it just brings Main Street up. On it's so enjoyable to be out here on Fridays and Saturdays when everybody's walking up and down the sidewalks, and they come in and they have a light bite, they have something to drink, they have some barbecue, or buy some flowers. It's really cool.
It's great.
And we're looking forward to you coming back, Ken, because there was an absence. You know, it was nice. Matt was a pleasure to ride with on our new triple, but the purpose of the Wild Blue was for the three Hermits. to discover the world together.
It's such a hoot. It is so
On a
much
bike.
fun.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's
Let's
so
go.
much fun.
Let's go.
So we got some tuning to do. Matt
Okay.
Matt did a great job getting us all familiar with all the variables. There's several hundred ways in which you could configure this bike correctly. But so we'll need a few rides to sort of dial it in. And you're welcome. Thank you. We'll need a few rides to dial it in, but we'll get there.
Sounds good. I think the back seat needs to come up a little bit.
No, with the post thing
we broke.
Yeah, poor Matt. He looked like a midget back there. But it was great. Matt and Matt built this amazing trailer so we can haul this thing around really easily. And it's got the right ball for my little Miata, so I think I'm going to take it over to Miles.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Great.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll get it all souped up because when you get back, we got to go for a ride.
Oh, we're going for a ride. Yeah.
I'm ready.
We're going to do Facebook Live from a triple.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So we're going to have water bottles that are appropriate for our show.
Will it be, Chuck, will it be a stationary triple when we're doing the Facebook Live?
I couldn't hear that.
He asked if it was going to be a stationary triple. No. I have the capability, Ken. Don't worry. As long as you guys can keep the bike steady, we'll be live from the triple.
Quick,
We can do that.
We'll put you in the driver's seat because I can remember coming down the Mount Washington Auto Road on motorcycles with you, and you're in the front of the line on your motorcycle filming us live. So you should be driving the triple while you're zooming us, out live to the world.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We'll probably all die.
It'll be a happy death. We'll be very happy in our expiration. But no. So that's it. We're going over our time. Thank you everybody for joining us today. We've had a lot of fun. It's been so great having everybody come up and enjoy their slushy with us for being our live audience. Slushy. I really look forward to seeing everybody here live in person at our wine garden and at the winery and at Rise, checking out the new store across the street, and Giuseppe's and Meredith. It's a great little town. Come on up and enjoy the town if you're not from the area, and we know you're going to enjoy it. So, and next Monday, well, it's going to be a surprise again, but we're going to have some fun next Monday too, I'm sure. So look forward to seeing everybody at 5:30 on Monday next week. And
I'm going to be in Hawaii, so maybe I can pipe in.
Yeah, we'll get you tuned in.
Okay,
we'll send you a link.
I might be in an airplane. I haven't actually.
That'd be fun. You go live from the pilot seat of an American Airlines.
Excuse me, I got to take off.
United Airlines pilot seat. There you go.
Yeah, that might not happen.
You probably have a problem with your employer with that.
Yeah, well, only if they got the product recognition that they deserve.
Yeah,
that's important.
We can give them all the love that they.
Yeah, well, so that would be cool. And I just want to say a special thanks to Matt and Lynn for coming up yesterday.
Oh yes,
and setting us up with this bike and doing all the work to get the bike, build a trailer. I mean, it's just way above and beyond. So we should tell what happened here is. We've been kind of reminiscent about the idea of getting a triple for 5 years, and none of us have ever really taken any action on it. But Matt got wind that we were in the market for this crazy idea, and before we know it, Matt set all the wheels in motion and made it happen. And now right over here is a triple, and we're ready to ride that baby all over the world. So thank you, Matt. Thank you, Chuck. No, it's great. And the other thing I'd say, come here and hang out in the garden and create your own adventure. Hang out, have slushes, do what we're doing here. Just be a part of the crowd and fit in and talk and hang out. And it's a great hangout spot. Nice breeze. All right.
So everybody, we're going to say goodnight. We look forward to seeing you next Monday and hang out with you at the Beer and Wine Garden. So have a good evening, everybody. Good night.
Yeah.
What about you? Where'd you go from here?
Frog Rock was my great great grandfather's tin shop. And they had a house there.
No way.
I'm from this area. Yeah, I'm
Wow,
like
that's so
I was
cool.
like my DNA